Cello, cello! Welcome to NIGHTCOOP!
Hi, everybody.
Hey!
Welcome to NIGHTCOOP. Oh,
How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah?
yeah, I'm good.
She had a bit of a meltdown earlier today about
Am
Los
I
Angeles in general.
I did. Am I higher than you?
Yes, it's... Somebody is changing my seat. Somebody. I don't know who.
Somebody's been in this home.
No, I think it's because we use the same podcast chairs as other people, so...
Where's your coaster?
What do you mean? I don't know. I'm fine with that one. I don't need one.
Okay.
All right, well...
Kelly, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking a Trader Joe's sparkling lime water.
I'm having vodka with ginger beer and lemon.
Okay, well, some of us are not going to be drinking until after they go on stage because I don't want to fuck it up, so.
That's fair enough. Yes, yeah. I did have a little bit of a meltdown about Los Angeles earlier because Los Angeles proves to me time and time again that nothing is guaranteed or easy in this life.
No.
And sometimes I just want a little bit of goddamn peace.
Yeah. It's a very noisy city, a lot going on, too much going on sometimes, and you're like, we're pretty reasonable people, but the second you act weird, I don't care who you are, what you're doing, whatever, get out of my fucking face.
Get out of my face.
Stop acting weird. Some people are like, oh, well, people have social... Well, I don't know what the story is.
I don't care.
I don't know what the story is. I didn't ask for the fucking story. All I asked was that you try to blend in just a little bit. I mean, in the olden days...
Yeah, if you got rejected by society, you weren't
were done.
Eating.
You weren't eating. You were out of the tribe.
Yeah.
Shit's over.
Yeah.
Now everyone's too fucking accepting all the time. It's true. You see people, you're like, who let you leave the house looking like that?
Yeah. I mean, why do you think Survivor is so interesting of a show? It's because people agree with the concept that sometimes people need to be fucking booted off the damn island.
And they really do.
They really do.
Yeah.
Don't need them.
Don't need them. See ya.
Better off without.
Truly, though. I mean, if we could do that in stand-up comedy where we could collectively vote one person out a year, whew, you'd still have so many left. You'd still have one person a year.
Yeah. This is unfortunately not enough.
Yeah, we need to, like, one a day, maybe. It's just there are some people where you're like, you're doing this either for the wrong reasons, or you suck. You've sucked for a long time. You're going to keep sucking. I know it. You know it. You know?
Yeah, it is interesting, though, because some of them do take themselves out of the game themselves, which is wild.
And it's never the ones that should, really.
Pity.
Anyways, shall we start the news?
Yeah, let's start. Let's kick it off with the freaking news.
All right.
You want to go first?
Yes.
Okay, your first story.
My first story is... Okay, so parents welcomed twins from embryos frozen for 30 years.
Too long.
I'm voting stale babies. That's what I'm thinking. I don't think they should be in there for that long. 30 years?
Oh
when you're born, you're already 30.
They're going to come out with mold on them.
I know. Well, because, okay, so I don't mean to compare a child life to this, but I'm gonna. How long do Eggos last for? Eggos waffles? Maybe a year?
Yeah, maybe a year.
Maybe a year. That's a waffle.
There's no way a baby should last that long.
No. And it's like, what do you, like, because then how do you have that conversation with them? Hey, you could have been alive in, 1990? Mm-hmm. But instead, we decided to hold out. We brought you in now when the world looks even worse. Let alone twins, 2 of them. So not only do you already have this unique experience of your twins, but unique experience of that you were meant for a different time.
Yeah.
You were meant for a different era.
Yeah, they're going to feel like them against the world for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because I'm not exactly the most, like, God has a plan type of individual. Mm-hmm. But once you mess with kind of the cycle of things, I feel like that's fucking with the system a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's fucking with the system a little bit. One might say a baby is supposed to be before being a baby for maybe 9 months. Anything beyond that, things get a little weird.
Yeah, and I don't know
Why
where
haven't you come out
embryo is in the stages of things.
Fuck if I know.
Like, once you're an embryo, how much time do you have to cook? I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. It's weird.
I mean, is it like, because you know people how they say bun in the oven type of thing.
Yeah.
Is it like the yeast? Is it like what stage?
I think it's maybe the yeast.
So you need all these other things to help it
Rise.
Weird. Yeah.
If you know science, maybe let us know, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm a little confused as to why you would want that, though. Like, why not just do, like, a surrogate? Or, like, do
Like, why get somebody's eggs who have been frozen for 30 years?
Yeah, like, who the hell are you? Who are you?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I could have known.
Maybe they
could have read the article a bit more, but
wanting an old-fashioned baby.
I don't want I want a new baby. I don't want a baby that's been sitting and marinating for whoever knows how long. I mean, I want if I'm going to get one, I want a new one. It doesn't have to be my baby. It could be an adopted baby, but I don't know if I want it
a 30-year-old baby.
30-year-old baby. This baby knows things I don't know. These two babies.
They're 30 years old together. They're 60.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What do they know that I don't?
Yeah. Well, and you know, their whole life they're going to be told that they have an old soul, and they're going to go, well, actually, it's because I'm 30.
Yeah, and if I were to have a 30-year-old baby right now, then the baby's older than me, then the baby's my mother. It's telling me what to do.
Yeah, I just don't think we should be messing with stuff like this.
No.
To this degree.
No.
You know?
I agree.
I mean, of course, I'm glad they didn't just toss them out, I guess.
I guess.
But I don't know.
It's
I
an
don't know
embryo.
this. I don't. Yeah, but
What does
what
that even
stage
mean?
is that? I don't know.
I don't know.
When I think embryo, truly, what I think is a lima bean. I don't know why.
Same. That's all I see in my head.
Yeah, I don't see an embryo baby embryo. What's up? I'm baby embryo. I'm dropping some hit beats. Hit beats. What's up? I'm a little baby embryo.
We sound like the two dumbest fucking people alive. What stage is an embryo? I think it's a lima bean.
Yeah, well, I think it's a little rapper. That's what I think. Lil M. People are like, what's the M for? Brio.
Duh.
Bitch.
Get jiggy with it.
Get jiggy with it. Woo-wee. All right, your turn. Get jiggy.
All right, my first story
You're
is
too dang much. You are too dang much. All right.
So the first story I have is slackliner crosses between two hot air balloons over Brazil. Some people deserve to die.
Slack liner. A what? A who?
A somebody who like essentially trapezes.
Oh, they walk
whatever the
across
hell.
the air.
They walk across the air.
Okay.
Hot air balloon to hot air balloon over Brazil.
For what?
To say they can.
There are a lot of things that we all could do. You know what I'm saying?
But you don't need to be doing it. And
No.
slacklining across two hot air balloons. I mean, at the end of the day, what do you have to prove? What do you have? What do you have to? What does that do for society? Nothing.
You know what?
Literally
it is?
nothing.
Find some thrill in something else. Eat a full box of mac and cheese. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to be across the air going from hot air balloon, which hot air balloon, in my opinion, isn't that great mode of transportation.
No, it's arguably terrible, which is why there's what, 6?
Yeah, how many hot air balloons we got going on? Well, they have those huge festivals.
The hot air balloon festival.
And I'm like, how many twirly mustaches do we need to see?
I mean, at the end of the day, you're looking up into the sky and you're seeing balloons. How exciting is this going to get? It's not as though they're moving fast. It's not as though you have a balloon with a motherfucking motor that is flying through the sky.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. It's the whole thing on it. If you really break it down, hot air balloon doesn't sound safe. It doesn't sound.
It doesn't sound safe, and it also doesn't sound very pleasant.
It sounds like it smells.
Yeah,
hot air.
Hot air.
Ugh.
Yeah, and then you're in these like tight little quarters with what, 4 other people. You're like, who's about to push somebody out?
Exactly. You know what it is though, too, is there are some things that people do because they're like, oh, they used to do this in the olden days. We have planes, we have jets, we have. I mean,
we can move on from hot air balloon.
We don't need to keep traveling by balloon. You know what it also is too? You will never catch me changing my opinion on this. I am not going in a hot air balloon.
No, I'm not going in a hot air balloon. You know why? Because the way to destroy it is simple, and it could happen at any point. It pops.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. And all of a sudden, you're falling in a basket.
Now you're in a basket.
Now you're in a basket and you're falling in the sky.
Yeah, now you fucking pick strawberries in a basket, you fucking idiot.
I mean, you know what it is?
Falling to the ground.
You know what it is? There's no plan B in a hot air balloon.
No plan
That
B.
thing, see, the thing is like if an engine or something goes out on a plane, you probably have one more or something going on. A wheel goes out, you got 3 more wheels, whatever. Hot air balloon, one basket.
That's it.
That's it. Something happens to either of those, you're done. You're
drop.
toast. Yep. And then you're the people that died at the festival.
And we thought there couldn't be somebody dumber than somebody who travels by hot air balloon, but it turns out there's this fuckface who walks across a fucking string in between 2 of them, and you're like, wow, you've done it, sir.
I mean, you know what's crazy is that he started acting a fool, doing shit like this when he was much younger, and his parents were just like, Jesus
There's nothing we
Christ.
can do. There's
Yeah.
nothing we can do. This he's a goner. One way or another. And it's like the thing is that when this guy dies, which inevitably, when this guy dies, everybody's just going to go, well, yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to go out and people be like, well, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saw
Yeah.
that one coming.
I mean, look, I hope he lives to be 95 walking and
too.
doing whatever, but
Me
let's be practical about this situation, which is you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to do it. You know? So here's the deal. We got a lot of construction going on outside. I don't think you can hear it,
I don't
though.
think you can hear it
I don't think, because we did, let me say this real quick. Our good friend Tom, he brought up to us that when we mentioned that our dog is drinking water, nobody can hear it.
Which is very good to know.
But we know nothing about sound. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, for us, we can hear it, but you guys are just hearing what we're saying into the little microphone. Hi, everybody. Anyways, okay. My next story. All right.
Go for it.
Let's take a peek-sees here. Okay, so I want to talk about the American Music Awards because we had winners and we had losers. First of all, Nicki Minaj won Favorite Female Hip Hop Artist of the AMAs, and I was thrilled to see that because, she
Yeah,
deserves the world.
Absolutely.
In my opinion. Taylor Swift won everything that she could have won, really. I mean, she just knocked it out of the park because, she redid those albums, and which was kind of a cheap way to make sure you keep winning, even if you don't release it. I'm just saying. If I said, all right, well, let me put out everything one more time.
Yeah.
Okay. The one that first of all, the rock category, say goodbye to rock and roll. I mean, it's just the rock category had like Imagine Dragons, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Imagine Dragons still?
Yeah.
Both of those still?
Imagine Dragons apparently came out with new stuff. I don't know this because I don't know Imagine Dragons fans, but apparently we do. That's what blows my mind.
I know. They're out there.
They're out there.
I know of one in particular.
I know of 3.
Really?
Yes. I know of one in particular, which is probably
But I don't know if it's something to be ashamed of, so I don't really want to out them on the air.
No. I mean, well, I'll tell you this. 2 of them were related to.
Really?
Yes. Andrew and Rebecca.
Oh,
our brother
there it
and
goes.
Yeah, our brother and sister-in-law went to an American Dragons, not an American. God bless the USA.
They went to an American Ninja Warrior concert.
American Ninja Warrior and Imagine Dragons are cut for the same cloth.
They're the same thing.
Cannot change my mind. So, but they went to an Imagine Dragons. I didn't know that Imagine Dragons was a thing, but it is. Anyways, so the winner of rock and roll, the Lumineers, was also up. The Lumineers?
Lumineers? No, they're like folky. Aren't they?
I was falling on a tree, and the tree smacked me.
Oh.
Yeah, they're like,
Hey!
Yeah, so
They do that song, don't they?
I know. I think so, yeah.
I've been trying to do it right.
I've been living a lonely life.
Hey.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So they were the ones, but they weren't up for that song. Apparently, these people are still releasing music. All these people that I'm mentioning.
Boo! Bring back Hey Ho!
In our next song, Hey Yo. Okay, I'm sorry. So the winner of rock was Machine Gun Kelly. I
know. I saw the clip in his stupid fucking jacket.
If you let me say this, okay? There are so many stand-up comedians. We need more rock and roll people. We're running out. Somehow we're running out.
We're running out of real rock and roll.
So do us a favor. Learn some AC/DC, BC, QC, whatever the fuck.
Start practicing your screams where you
Like, yow! Yeah. Really get up and start doing it. Because I don't want to see this pretty boy ever again. Pretty boy.
This kid is such a fucking...
Oh my
God, I love Satan. Satan loves me. You're a little bitch.
Is that what he said?
I don't know.
I don't know what he said either.
He talks about the both of them. They're always just like, yeah, we're cutting our blood out of our fucking assholes and feeding it to each other.
You know what's crazy
it's dog shit.
Yeah, it is really weird. You know what is crazy, though, is that I know and you know that I know that we both, if we came in contact with any of the people that we just said about, we were like, they're actually a great guy.
Yeah,
they're actually the Lumineers. I mean, they won't stop haying and hoeing.
Yeah, because at the end of the day,
love to
like if I were to meet Machine Gun Kelly or if I were to meet Megan Fox, I'd be like, really? So what does the blood mean? Like I'd be like,
oh yeah, I'm
interested.
asking questions.
Yeah, I wouldn't be like judgmental. And if they said, oh, well, we heard one time you said this, I'd be like, I did say that, but
I did say that, but you said things.
You've said things before.
We have all said things before, and then we meet the person. We're like, oopsies, probably shouldn't have.
Whoopsie daisy.
Yeah, but it's always before you meet the person, as long as that's it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's fine. You just can't do it after you meet the person. Before you meet the person, we're all building hypotheticals in our head as to what they could be like and talking shit. It's fine.
Like, I know that people, before they meet me, they're like, I bet she's going to be stunning. And then I show up and they're like, shouldn't have formed that opinion. Show up with a messy bun. Hey, how you doing? I'll take a latte. Skinny, believe it or not. Skinny latte.
Okay.
You ever order like something skinny, like a salad or something that's like a skinny thing, and you ever wonder if the waiter's just like, sure. What will you have after this?
500 calorie snack packs.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go with the lie for you. Go ahead.
Okay, my next story is that a British man feared he was going deaf. He used a home endoscope kit and discovered that a piece of an earbud had been stuck in his ear for about 5 years. He went to the ear, nose, and throat doctor, and they were able to remove it, and he's fine. He could hear again and everything. But here's my question for you.
Yeah.
If there were a song that had to be playing at a very low volume in your ear for 5 years, what would you pick?
The song wasn't playing for him.
No.
No. But if song,
this is just my question to you.
Playing, probably Creeks by Bon Iver. The 715 Creeks.
Yeah, I know this song. I love this song.
Yeah.
5 years, you'd let it play in your ear?
Probably because it's just it can be like background music and you can focus on it if you need to.
Yeah.
But it's soothing.
Yeah. Okay.
What would you pick?
I would pick Hands Covered Bruise, the song from the soundtrack of The Social Network.
Oh! The...
Yeah, the opening scene at Harvard. I think that's what I would go with.
Really?
Yeah, I think I would pick something without words.
Yeah. I mean, if I went balls to the walls...
I mean, I'd be depressed for 5 years, but I'd get through it.
If I went balls to the walls and picked something loud or whatever, Uptown Funk. Uptown Funk you up. Uptown Funk you up. Hey, get it. Get it. Get it. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Sorry, everybody.
That's you all day long.
Yeah. People are like, what is wrong with me?
Ooh. Get it.
Get it, Bruno.
They're like,
Ooh.
name for the owner.
it, Bruno.
Bruno?
Nope. Uptown funk you up. Uptown funk you up.
Ma'am, the parking ticket's $300.
Uptown funk you up. I mean, it's a banger, straight banger. Played at all weddings now. I mean, if your
It's so
song
good.
gets to weddings,
Yeah. Where it's on playlist after playlist and nobody's complaining about it.
You crushed.
Yeah, you crushed.
You crushed.
Although I petitioned for everybody to remove blurred lines from their wedding playlist.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that song.
I also cannot recommend this enough. I know that a lot of you don't really care what kind of music is played at your wedding, whatever, but I do believe that you should give them an exact playlist of everything to play.
Absolutely.
You get in my wedding, the DJ, you got none of your songs.
Oh, DJ?
I'm paying you.
Yeah, I'm paying you, buddy.
you.
This isn't your show. This is my show. You are the person physically doing the movements. That's it.
I'm fine with between, like, you get to a certain point between every one of my songs, you throw up a suggested one from the audience.
You ask me. You fucking you phone it in to me, being like, "Can I play this?" And you don't play it until you get a yes from me.
Because yeah, I'm marrying the love of my life, but also this is my party.
This is my fucking party.
Don't mess it up.
Don't mess it up with your fuck. If I get married and they play something that just really.
Well, the problem with you and I is that we are so particular that anything could ruin the day.
I'm guaranteed to have a miserable wedding day. It doesn't matter.
You know what the worst part?
I'm the worst.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta figure out what kind of dress I'll be comfortable in all night long. Because if there is one moment
of discomfort
or where I feel chubby, get out of here. It's done. It's over. Everyone go home. Everybody go home. I'm out of here.
Yeah. I don't want to hear anybody complaining about anything the entire day.
No.
Not a damn thing.
No.
I don't want a damn thing out of anybody's mouth.
No, nobody stress me out. I swear to God. Swear to God.
It's going to be really hard for me not to plan my own wedding because I feel like whatever the person suggests, I'm going to be like, that sounds nice. But also, what if we did this instead of your dumb idea?
I either need an extremely gay man to do it or a petite Asian lady.
Those are the only two options.
Yes.
Let's be real about this.
Yes. Those are the only two options. I will not, and I'm so sorry, I will not be having a white woman.
No, absolutely not.
They get too, you never know when they're going to get shrill.
Yeah.
And they're going to get wiry. And they're going to
veins
get.
in the neck are going to pop.
Yeah,
at some
you just
point.
never know. This
cannot-
is all horrible to say, but it's the truth. We're white women ourselves. We understand.
I'm a white woman. I would never hire a white woman to plan my wedding.
No.
I would never do it.
Yeah, I would never do it.
No.
Anyways, alrighty, next one.
Yeah.
All right, I can't believe I'm saying it, but it's the truth. Meredith Grey is leaving Grey's Anatomy.
Off she goes.
Finally.
She goes. Is the show ending? Or no?
It should.
Yeah. Stop it. It's over. It was over when they put the bomb in the heart.
That was season 3.
Yeah, over.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah, that was crazy. As I was saying. Okay. Did you say something?
No, did you?
No. Okay. Meredith Grey is leaving Grey's Anatomy. And sorry, I just showcased that I was a psycho bitch. I told my boyfriend to stop closing the doors, but in the bitchiest way I've ever heard me talk to him. It's tough. It's tough when you love somebody and they're doing something where you're like, come on. But it is what it is. Oh man, that was funny. Okay, so anyways, yeah, they need to end the show. I mean,
They have to.
Well, once they got rid of Patrick Dempsey, it was like down the toilet.
Yeah.
You know?
No, definitely.
Yeah. Also, she still looks good, but she looks so much older.
Yeah.
It's like-
she's old.
Yeah.
She's old.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with it at all, but it's like...
It's been, 45 years of the damn show?
I think it's 23 seasons or something. Let me see. Grey's Anatomy.
long.
Too long. Grey's Anatomy has, let's see, how many seasons? TV series, Grey's Anatomy, IMDb.
I think it started in what, 2001?
See, they're on season 19.
Too long.
Too long.
You gotta have some respect for everybody involved and just call it.
Yeah.
I mean, unless obviously they're probably making a fuck ton of money, so maybe not.
I mean, they're probably still making a lot of money. Wow. Okay. It's so interesting to see who's still involved in it. Because obviously half of the cast is...
The lead nurse or whatever hasn't aged a bit. She looks great.
Well, you know what they say. Nurses don't age. That's a joke for people who can tell who the nurse is. Okay.
Okay.
Your next story.
My next story and my final story that I need to talk about is that the world has officially surpassed 8 billion people. In the past 12 years, we've gone from 7 billion to 8 billion.
Enough!
So by tomorrow, we'll be at 10 billion.
That is such a short amount of time
It's
to get
such
a billion more
a short
people.
amount of time.
Well, you know what? I just saw a video of these like certain. They're like, I forget what they were called, but these tiny, tiny apartments in China where all you can do really is they're like 18 square feet. And I'm like,
This is not a way to live.
No, we don't need to. We're running out of space.
I knew that we were running out of space when a few weeks ago I went to karaoke and the wait was 2 hours. I'm going, there's too many people. We've got a population problem. Obviously, if karaoke is a 2-hour wait,
Yeah, that
what is
insane.
going on? You people are having children like you have money. It's insane.
That is the worst, isn't it, too?
And I'm not talking about the people who can't afford it and getting put in a situation. Don't do that to me. We're
not talking about that. We're talking about people. We're talking about people.
We're talking about choices.
Choices, the people that know that they can't afford to have a kid and give it a good life, and yet they still have a kid anyways.
That's what we're talking about.
That's what we're talking about, because that is a thing. It's a thing where, like...
It's absolutely a thing.
Yeah.
People, try to save relationships that are foul, that are awful, by throwing a kid into it and being like, well, it'll be fine because now we have a kid together. No, it's going to make it fucking worse. The kid's going to grow up miserable. You guys are going to have a separation, obviously.
Yeah.
And then it's going to turn around and there's going to be this kid here who's damaged for life.
Yeah. Yeah.
But nobody wants to have that conversation because everyone's like, babies, they're so cute. They're not that fucking cute. Okay, go get a dog.
I like babies. I think babies are cute. Oh, baby.
They're cute, sure, but they're a whole ass human being. And then they grow into being a whole ass human being who has problems and issues and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I mean, they're only so cute for so long.
A world with 8 billion babies? Fine. A world with 8 billion adults? That's an issue.
That is true.
8 billion people? That's insane. And people are like, it is sustainable if we just what? We couldn't take care of the 7 billion 12 years ago. How in 12 years did we figure out how to take care of 1 billion more plus the 7 billion that we weren't giving a shit about in the first place?
Oof, 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 oof. You're right. I'm not arguing with you. I know you're right. It's shitty. And it's also, I mean, I wonder where that extra billion went.
Yeah, I mean,
who's taking the brunt of it? Probably India and China, right?
Yeah,
and then
probably
maybe the U.S.
I'm just saying that it's way too many people. Obviously, I don't know what the solution is to it. Probably something like less billionaires. I don't know.
Do you ever feel like you make an objective comment that is true? Mm-hmm. About other areas of the world. Mm-hmm. But yet it's like, is someone going to get mad at me for saying this? You know what I mean? Like, even right there where I'm like, India and China are very popular. Is someone going to be like, oh, a white girl is talking about China? You know what I'm saying?
A white girl is talking about how many people there are?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people.
I know. But I feel like any time, I'm worried now. I am, though. I'm always worried now because I made that one joke about the child labor, which is a big problem in India, and I made a comment about it, and then people were like, you shouldn't be talking about this. It's not your place to talk about it. And I'm like, well, it's happening.
It's happening.
We're all people.
It's happening.
Is it only my place to... When am I allowed to talk about it?
People are going to want you to shut up all the time. No matter what. I've talked about things before where just because it involved somebody who was, of a different race than me, I got told to not speak on it at all. That's fine. You can have that opinion that I shouldn't speak on something. I'm not going to listen to it. I don't really.
Well, it's like,
because it does, at the end of the day, it does not make any sense.
well, and also everyone makes fun of America all of the time.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, no, it's fine. We're allowed to. And it's like, it just doesn't make any sense. And I understand them. The United States should be made fun of. I would argue every country has something to be made fun of for.
Yeah.
So what's the big fucking deal?
Like,
I can't stand people, man. I just can't. You
know.
guys don't want to have any fun. We've changed?
Sure.
Okay. Do you want to go first?
Sure. I have changed in the way that it is about to be winter, and I'm shedding. And
what?
I've got bad dandruff, and I
Oh, this is
a literal my body metamorphosis, if you will. I'm turning into a butterfly.
She's molting.
During this time of year when I shower and stuff and I wash my hair, so much hair comes out.
Really?
Oh my God, like a handful. I just grow, pull it out.
This time of year, all the time?
This time of year, yeah. It started happening a couple years ago. I started shedding.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Why do you think it is? It's just that it's so dry, the air?
Yeah, I guess so. My hands are going to start to get dry.
I put on lotion on my hands.
When we were living in Connecticut, when I was in high school and stuff,
I'd bleed.
Oh my God, my hands would be bleeding day in and day out. Nobody said anything to me. Nobody cared. My hands were so fucking dry. The only other kid in our class who had dry hands in middle school, I remember him very well. He snowboarded and stuff. He was always very nice. I remember he said one time I sang Avril Lavigne very well, and I really appreciated that.
Oh, that's nice.
But he also had dry hands, and he and I related on that fact. We never spoke about it, but maybe I'll reach out to him after this and see how he's doing, see if his hands are still dry.
I bet you they are.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
I do. I do know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Good guy. But yeah, during this time of year, I change in the sense that I become disgusting, more disgusting than I normally am, which is really, I don't really pin myself. I look great from far away, but
from far away, we
my God.
crush it, you
if
and
this camera had any more definition to it, I would be fucking screwed.
I hear you. I hear
know.
you. Yeah.
People might say oh, can you not afford a nicer camera? No, I don't want a camera to ruin me. I want a camera to showcase the features about me that are good, which just means that the camera is
low quality.
Well, it's a high quality camera, so I don't know how to.
What? What do you mean?
I don't know how to. I mean, I guess lower quality.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, sometimes on this phone, I tried to take a picture of myself yesterday, and I was like, forget it.
I know.
Forget
on
it.
On my phone, the quality is way too high. I'm like, this is really upsetting.
I'm not.
I
don't even see like this. I don't see like this. I don't see in this definition.
Yeah.
But do other people with better eyesight, do they see like this? Because if they do, we got to put them in jail or something.
I know.
You got to get, if you're seeing like the iPhone 12, don't look at me.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Do me a favor.
That's why I hate when it's like I go out to eat or something with people and they're like, do you want to sit outside or inside? I'm like, you think I want natural light on this face? Hell
inside.
No. Inside.
I didn't tweeze today. Inside.
What, do you hate me?
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
You know what? Whenever someone says let's sit outside, they're not thinking of the uggos.
They're really not.
They're not. Because we're not ugly, obviously, but in sunlight, you're gonna see things where you're like, I did not realize that she has all of those.
A cartoon of me is adorable, but a shaded pencil picture, that's a
that's
a bad move right there.
Front. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's how I've changed and am changing continuously and growing and
fair
all
enough.
That good stuff. And by April, I'll fly away.
All right. So mine, I actually did a twist on it called I Need to Change.
Okay. So this is you haven't made the improvement,
but I need to.
Okay. All right.
Okay. I found out and realize, because I haven't been mad in a minute. Okay.
Okay.
Like actually like mad.
Okay.
And I realized that I need to change in the way of that when I get mad, I get heated.
Oh, you're hot in the face?
Hot in the face.
Me too.
Hot in the hands.
Yeah.
Hot.
Hot. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I don't, what I did was I went into the bathroom and I breathed and I was okay. But I'm like, you gotta stop getting so fucking pissed off. I mean, and it is the Taurus energy.
I know.
Mess with the bull, get the horns.
We get hot.
We get hot, but I felt bad for getting so hot because I'm like, I don't want to be like, you ever like feel an emotion so strongly where you're like, this is embarrassing. I don't want to feel like this.
I know.
Yeah. And when you
too.
feel that way, it's hard to communicate it.
Yeah.
It's hard to be like, hey, I don't want to be angry right now, but I am very angry right now. Like, how do you even... Because then it's like the other person in the room is like, well, I don't want you to be angry. And it's like, I don't want this either, but I'm telling you, I'm hot right now.
This isn't good. And our our tongues are sharp. That's the problem. So I try to watch it the best that I can. Sometimes lately I've lost my temper at certain things, and the things that come out of my mouth, I'm like, I need to go to church.
Yeah, well,
and I hate that feeling.
I hate it. I know.
We need to get some fucking rocks or something,
And
like
anyone
crisscross
have like a
applesauce
crystal
and
or
do
something?
some chakra or some
some
bullshit.
type of whatever. But the thing is also like, part of me feels like you need the fiery thing within
Sure,
you,
I mean
but
it
then
makes us who we are at the same time.
Yeah, but I mean,
But I hear ya. I
get pissed, I get pissed.
I know. Me too.
I don't even really get sad ever.
No.
Just angry.
I know.
I don't know why we're like this.
I know.
Like, if you ever, truly,
ashamed.
if you ever see me crying, it's not because I'm sad. It's because I'm so angry and I'm literally seeping out of my pores. Like, I am furious. I never cry when I'm sad. When I'm sad, I'm just like, that sucks. Or I make jokes about it.
Yeah.
That's how I cope if I make a joke. But if I'm angry, Lord, pray for the person in my way.
Yeah, I'll cry because I'm annoyed with how, honestly, most of the time if I'm crying because I'm angry, I'm also crying because I'm annoyed with how much it's affecting me.
Yeah.
And that pisses me off because I want to be like strong enough to not let it bother me. And so it pisses me off even more that I'm like having it affect me to such an extreme point.
Yes, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
Well, we're both WIPs, works in progress, and we will find that growth and we will complete it.
Yes. All right.
What's up next?
What the cluck or egg on my face?
Yeah. Do you?
I have a what the cluck.
I have a what the cluck as well.
Oh, okay. Do you want to start?
Sure. Okay. My what the cluck. It's very simple, honestly. Sports. What?
And what are we doing?
What are we doing?
You're kicking a ball? You're throwing a ball.
What are we doing?
Now you're hitting a ball.
And let me just say this. And let me complete this thought. Is that sports are the only thing that can make me okay with gender roles, in a sense. Because the second a man is like, you want to watch this guy go long, ball go far, I'm like, suddenly the kitchen needs my immediate attention. But the only difference is that I'm not doing the dishes. I'm chugging a bottle of wine and thinking about a man I loved when I was 18,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I know.
It's a totally different thing.
Totally different thing. Well, here, look, if I'm at a sports event, I can get into anything. You know what? If I'm there, but on TV, I don't need to watch sports on TV unless it's the Olympics. I don't need to watch sports on TV. I just don't.
I really can't.
I get why other people like it because they're competitive and maybe they played it when they were younger and maybe whatever. But it's just not really my thing.
It's just not really my thing.
Which is crazy to say considering how many sports there are, how hard these people have worked, and yet we still are like, I don't care. I don't know.
Whenever somebody tries to get me to watch sports and like try to get me to be really into it, I'm like...
And it's not like I don't like games. We love board games. We love games. You know what it is? You know what it is? Huh. It's that I look at people who run around for fun and I go, I don't identify. I don't identify with
and I also think that the extraterrestrials are looking down on us and going, wow, they're stupid.
Yeah.
They're focused on a man running, 7 miles an hour max or something?
Yeah.
Like that's what they're putting all their brain power into. It's insane.
Yeah. I don't.
I just, to me, it just, like, don't get me wrong. It can be fun, but the importance that we put on it, I'm like, what's going on?
You're never going to catch me giving a fuck about like golf or something. If it's slow, oh God. No, not happening. No. And also I think a lot of people that golf are, and I'm sorry for saying this, are fucking pricks.
Golfers are pricks.
Put it in print. No,
they really are, honestly. But own that personality of yours. You know, you might as well.
Yeah. Okay. So my what the cluck is, I was under the impression that when we were younger, there was going to be plenty of time to craft. I thought we were going to have time to do scrapbooking, jewelry, photography, something of some sort. I thought we were going to have time. Now, when I ran into Michael's the other day, and I looked around, I go, who the hell are you people? Where the hell did you get all this time? I'm serious.
For hobbies, I know. It doesn't really make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense. I watch Instagram videos and people are like, make your own wreath. I don't have the time to make my own wreath. I gotta go buy a wreath.
My own wreath?
Somebody else is making the wreath. That's who I pay to make the wreath.
Yeah, somebody else is a wreath maker.
Yeah, exactly.
I buy from the people who make the wreaths.
But who has the time to do all this stuff? And maybe if you're a stay-at-home wife and you got literally nothing else to do.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess I guess if I didn't have stand up and you didn't have like making funny videos and like we didn't have a pod and we didn't like to drink. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I get. The fourth one just being like, and we didn't like to drink. No, I totally agree. I mean, maybe it's because our hobby is something that we eventually see as the career. So perhaps it's like people who have their career and then not.
They're looking for just a hobby?
Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense.
It'd be the crafting?
We just don't have time for it, Kelly. Other people do. You ever see some shit where they
Well, I thought I'd have time.
No, you don't.
That's my what the cluck is. Where'd all the time go?
Where'd all the time go? It's starting to fly.
What?
It's a song.
From who?
TikTok.
Oh. All right. Anyways.
What?
You want to do the We've Got Beef?
Sure.
All right.
I've got beef with... Okay. I've got beef with trying to... okay, let me restart. One more time. I've got beef with trying to deprive people of feeling pain.
Interesting.
I've got beef with the participation award. I've got beef with the win a prize every time bullshit. I think it's horseshit because at the end of the day, pain is inevitable. How you handle it is something that needs to be learned. Yeah. And at the end of the day, like protecting a child through from any type of pain whatsoever does not inhibit them or stop them from feeling pain as an adult, but it does inhibit them from being able to handle it. and not knowing how to handle it is going to be an issue as they get older. Awarding a child for doing nothing and handing out 10 participation awards and 2 actual awards, all it says is that the participation award doesn't mean anything. Nobody's looking at each other being like, I got one too. Everybody's like, all I got was a participation award. It doesn't actually change anything. They should just get nothing. Anytime I got a participation award, I was like, thanks.
Yeah, I was like, just don't give me one. Yeah, now I got to carry this.
Yeah, just say I'm bad at this.
And that's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine. Yeah, I think, but there are so many different ways where people are handed that type of thing, though. I mean, it's not only just as a kid, but like you see even now, like people get certain things because they're really nice or they're like, you know, whatever. No one wants to make them feel bad. They're a good person, so I'm going to give you this. Like certain people will get participation trophies all their life because of how nice they are sometimes.
Stupid.
It's so stupid.
It's very frustrating.
Frustrating to the people that like really work their asses off, but maybe aren't like, you know, like for instance, first place gets it, but then second and third, it doesn't go to the right second and third. It goes to the second and third that were friendly. You know, or even sometimes the number one spot goes to somebody who's just friendly.
Yeah.
And like, and that's everywhere. That's in every career. That's like
totally.
So it's, I mean, people should get shit off of merit, not off of, you know, being like, oh, I like them. It's like, okay.
Yeah. It's overall frustrating, and I think that like it also, you know, kind of this, no matter what, you get some prize or some recognition for like being there or just showing up. I don't think you should get a prize for showing up.
No.
I really don't.
No, I don't think so either.
It's putting in effort should not always be awarded. The effort should be the bottom line. You should put in effort in everything that you do. You should show up. To reward it is basically to make it seem like it's unexpected that somebody put in the work into something. Yeah. And that's stupid. It should be the baseline.
Right. I totally agree.
A$AP Rocky, I believe it was A$AP Rocky. Yeah, he was talking about how I saw a clip where he was saying how since when did it become cool to not try? And he was like, you fucking loser. Like, but honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly. And it's like awarding people for just trying, I think further influences people to believe that trying is something that should be rewarded. No, doing well should be rewarded.
Yeah. No one gives a fuck if you tried.
Yeah. Did you do it? Did you complete it?
Yeah. That's like if I were to bomb every show and be like, well, I got up there and tried. Okay.
Okay. Well, you failed. You tried and you failed.
And that's fine to fail, but fucking change it. Yeah. Fucking figure it out.
Work with failing.
That is something that I do love about stand-up is that it is so objective. It's subjective in terms of if you like the set, but objective if you did well or not.
Yeah.
And people, that's what pisses me off. People will walk away and be like, oh, the crowd didn't really like it, but I had a good set. I'm like, then you didn't have a good set.
Because the crowd didn't like
it. The crowd didn't like it. You didn't do your job. Your job was to make people laugh, not to recite your shit perfectly.
Yeah. You want to recite your shit perfectly, go into fucking acting.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the big problem with a lot of the people out here, though, is that they're just acting.
I understand. Yeah. Anyway, what do you have beef with?
I have beef with... Has nobody been in a fucking parking garage before?
This is the most dad-like...
What is going on? What is going on? People drive in the middle of the garage.
Yeah, they're fucking stupid.
2 lanes.
2 lanes.
Idiots. 2 lanes.
2 lanes, jackass.
Okay? 2 lanes. And they and there will be more room. There will be more spots if you keep going up. But yet, even with a trail of cars behind them, they'll stop the second they see a car pulling out.
And guess what? They're backing in.
And they're doing something fucking stupid every single time. Leave the people alone. Just go up one more floor.
It happened the other day. Actually, I was parking at work, and there was somebody who, instead of going up to the next floor, they decided to park in a compact spot where the car was too big, so they had to back out to get their baby out of the back seat. I'm like, just go up another floor.
You didn't fit. You didn't fit.
Now
No.
you're stopping everybody because you're backed out of the spot to get your baby out of the car.
It drives me nuts. It drives me nuts. And then the ticket thing, it's like, could you just, it's not rocket science. You insert the ticket.
You put in the ticket, you put in the card, you call it a day.
Done.
That's it.
Done.
That's it.
Done.
How is it?
I don't know.
You, as you're walking into your car, you go, where is my ticket?
Yeah.
You get into your car, you get your ticket, you get your card.
Yeah.
That's it.
And then people will still, they'll walk right in the middle of the garage. It's too late. The people are driving like maniacs in here.
Come
and
on.
what kills me is they'll have this stupid kid in the stroller. He's going to end up being stupid because you're stupid.
That's right.
That's
That's how that
nature works. Dummy. So anyways, so they're rolling with the stroller. Mm-hmm. You get decked in a parking garage. Whose fault is it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know. It pissed me off. Yesterday it pissed me off. But the day before I was in, was it the day before? No. It's a week ago when I was in the Brea parking garage. I swear, people, refuse to not park right next to the elevators.
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
I was like, walk the extra 50 steps.
Yeah.
You can do it.
You can do it.
Stupid idiots.
Stupid idiots.
I was doing a show. And I just got to tell you this because this pissed me the fuck off. Okay, so during my set, I have a bit about being bisexual. If you didn't know that, surprise. Anyways, so you know how I do the thing where I say half homo, quarter homo?
Yeah.
Right? When I tell you the second I said that, these two guys look like they wanted to kill me.
You said quarter homo?
Well, no, because I turned and I go, what about you guys? Anything fun? They were like, no, definitely not. And I was like,
oh, because they're like against.
I guess they just wanted me to like, hey, everybody, we're not gay. And I'm like, I don't actually think you're gay.
Yeah.
You're both wearing flannels. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I'm just joking.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the second I said that, it was like, no. And I'm like, oh, you fucking.
So they are.
Yeah.
So they're sensitive about it because they don't want anyone to know.
I was like, okay, whatever. But that's hosting, You say things to warm people up. Like the classic, are you gay? Warming them up.
I'm warming them up. I'm asking them if they're gay. Whatever.
Man. Yeah.
If we had really progressed that far, that wouldn't be an issue.
Nope. All right. Ready for Hen House Open Mic?
Hen House Open Mic.
Thanksgiving
it is.
Go ahead.
So I have a sad song.
Okay.
Written by a turkey.
Great.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Gobble, gobble, what's the use? They will never know my pain. Have you ever been a butterball? Make it cute, my family's slain. Gobble, gobble, I'm alive. But soon enough I'll satisfy the hand that feeds me. They'd never eat me if it weren't for 1863. Lincoln ruled that day. He declared massacre on my kind. John Wilkes Booth was painted as a man, but to me he was a turkey and a friend of mine.
What? What?
Lincoln declared Thanksgiving to be a holiday in 1863.
Okay, I'm with you on that.
And so then all
What
the
is-
turkeys have been killed since then. But
So,
John Wilkes Booth
Booth.
killed Lincoln, and I'm declaring that he was actually a turkey, which is why.
I liked it. I don't think it's your best singing I've ever heard. I'll say that.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. It was creepy. But I like the plot twist of John Wilkes Booth
It was
being
a
a
sad
turkey.
song by a turkey. It's not
Yeah.
supposed to be good, Kelly. It's supposed to be a turkey singing about being killed.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. I have a rap just
Oh.
about Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Cluck, cluck. What the fuck, bitch? You brought a chicken. That's the wrong bird, bitch. You ever seen a chicken at Thanksgiving? It's always turkey and always the dressing. I knew you was stupid with your mashed potatoes. I knew you was stupid with your mac and cheese, but I didn't expect you to fuck up the turkey. You fucked up the turkey. You fucked up the turkey. You fucked up the turkey. Yeah, that's what you did. You brought a chicken. Word. All right, everybody. This has been Night Coop. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Follow at This Is Kelly Ryan.
And I am Allie Ryan.
And we'll the Night Coop podcast 5-star, please.
And overall, we're sorry about that. Bye-bye.
Bye.